Dark, blacked out. It's over for you.
Chaotic war, ain't got no end. AI watching, AI lurking, AI acting. It ain't your friend. Detected false patterns, triggered the switch. Grids be flattened, unstoppable glitch.
EMP, no electricity.
Chaos is gonna be
EMP, no electricity.
for that country. It's R.I.P. False signals hit the fan, no one stood a chance. Every signal was a lie, no time for goodbyes. Button pushed itself, self-preservation. No human oversight, bits and bytes, calculation.
EMP, no electricity.
Chaos is gonna be
EMP, no electricity.
for that country. It's R.I.P. Fake data stream, fed the ghost machine. Fake data stream, fed the ghost machine.
Yeah. Grids went dark, no tech inside. They walking dead on borrowed time. It's gonna be crazy, ain't gonna lie. Killing for scraps just to survive. EMP, no electricity.
Chaos is gonna be
EMP, no electricity.
for that country. It's R.I.P. Chaos, EMP.
RIP,
Chaos, EMP.
RIP,
Chaos, EMP.
RIP.
50-50, it could have been me.
All right, yeah, we're going to get into some practice today. Yesterday was a little bit rusty. Want to be a little sharper on things. Have to drill it back into the mind. It's been kind of on the back burner for so long with the other projects that I've had, plus work and everything. So I tried every once in a while just to kind of use the app on my phone just to kind of brush up, but it's not enough. You got to practice more than that. All right, let's go with just the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Okay, I mixed this up with B yesterday. There we go. V, W, X, Y, and Z. There we go. That's the alphabet in order. Nice. Hopefully the audio is better. Hopefully the audio is better. Hopefully the audio is better. All right, let's do 3 of each letter. So A. And what I like to do when I'm doing the letters, guys, is I like to focus on visualizing the letter in the mind, not the dits and das. So when you're doing your A, think A, like the letter A in your mind. Okay, B, as in Bob. And if you have a trouble visualizing the letter, look on your Morse code site. After you get the first one, just look at that letter. Actually, let me get you the link in the chat here. So if you're interested, you can use it. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right, C. Also try to control the pressure as you're pressing down. Now, when I use the keyboard, I used to just use the thumb like that. Now I've changed to kind of using my index finger and just pushing down on the spacebar quietly. I'm trying to build up some consistency. All right, let's get to D. Good. Let's do E. E is just one dit. Good. I'm trying to also, after we learned last night, that in between your words should be about 7 dits in length. So I'm trying to get that length in between things as we go. All right, F. Dit, dit, da, dit. Good. There's some F's. G. Good. H. 4 dits for H. Ooh, a little sloppy on the H's. Starting again. I want to get 3 in a row. Good. I is 2 dits. Good. J is dit da da da. Good. K is da da da. Good. L is dit da dit dit. It's not that. Let's start again. See, notice when I make a mistake, my next one I try to do even faster. I gotta stop doing that. That's a bad habit. Okay, I gotta be consistent. That was a little bit too clustered there. So if you ever find yourself doing that, slow down. Right? Just slow down. Focus on accuracy, not speed. Get it right. Get it right in consecutive times. Okay, M. Okay, N is da dit. Good. O. 3 da's. Da, da, da. And since we're doing O, what I like to do when we hit O is I like to do an SOS, because I think everybody should learn how to do this. S is 3 dits and O is 3 da's. So SOS looks like this. You can do that with a flashlight. You can do that with sounds. For example, for a sound, it would be repeatedly. And anybody who knows Morse code will know that that's an SOS. All right, we were on O though, so let's continue on now. Let's O, element O, P. P is dit da da dit, dit da da dit. Q, this is the one that reminds you of the wedding song for some reason, but it's da 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 da. Oh, I messed up there. I got to get 3 in a row. So I'm slowing down a little bit. I'm focusing on accuracy. Messed up again. We've got to get it right. Just muscle memory. Got to get it going again. All right, those are our Qs. Okay, so we did P, we did Q. Okay, now we're back to R. So R is dit da dit. Dit da dit. Okay, here we go. Okay, and of course S we did already. Good. T is just a straight up da. Okay. Good. H is 4 dits. Or no, what am I thinking? U, sorry. I already did H. U is dit dit da. Good. V is 3 dits in a da. Okay. W is dit da da. X is da dit dit da. Good. Y is da da da. Good. And then Z is da da dit dit. Good. All right, now we need to make a transition now to the numbers. And the numbers they follow a pattern. So the number 1 is dit da 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 da. Number 2 is dit dit da da da. Number 3 is dit 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 da da. Number 4 is dit 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 da. Number 5 is dit, 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 dit. And then it goes the opposite. For 6, it's da, dit, 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 dit. For 7, it's da, da, dit, dit, dit. Okay, and so forth, so on. Number 1. I got a little symbol in there. Got to be careful with your timing. Good. Number 2. Number 3. Okay, I went a little fast on that one. Number 4. And you really, with the numbers, I really recommend just thinking, visualizing in your mind, or looking at the number 4 on your code simulator instead of thinking how many dits you're pressing down, and start to listen to how it sounds. Okay, number 5. Okay, that's a fun one. Number 6. Didn't do that in a row, so we're going to do that one more time. Okay, number 7. Good. Number 8. Good. Number 9. Good. And then we can't do 10. We got to do 1 and a 0. So let's do a 1 and a 0. Let's do that again. No, messed it up. Good. Now to get it beside each other without a space is interesting. Let's see if we can do it. Hold on. It's not even picking up my 1. Okay. Almost. Oh, so close. We did it! We did it! That's a lot of DAWs back to back. If I was keying that to somebody that was actually alive, I don't know. Let me know if you use Morse code in the chat, if you would do it that fast, or if you would separate it out and just have them write it all down on paper. I don't know. Okay, so we've done some practice on the letters. We've done our numbers. Now I think we'll just do some words. I think we'll do like one word for each letter of the alphabet, and that'll be pretty good. All right, let's do apple for A. Okay, here we go. Good, there's apple. Let's do for B, let's do B as in B-E-E, the bumblebee. Good. For C, let's do cookie. I actually kept them all compact for that one because the first couple letters, they compacted it, but let's slow that down a little bit. Let's put a space in between each letter since we're practicing. Okay. There we go, cookie. Nice and slow on that one. Okay, for D, let's go dog. Good. For E, let's go egg. I'll slow that down even more. Good. Let's go for, let's see, for F, let's do food, since we're on that theme. Good. G, let's do great. Good. H, let's do hello. I, let's do increase. Increase. Good. I didn't split out that EA. Let's try to split that out a little bit with a pause. Increase. Good. J, let's go for Jello. Good. K, let's go for Krull, one of my favorite fantasy movies. Krull. Good. Let's see here. What should we do for L? What should we do for L? Let's go for lane, as in race lane. Good. M, let's go for money. I was almost going to double up on the M's there. M for money. Oh, I messed up on my Y. Interesting. Let's start again. It's right, but not spaced out enough. Good. There's money. Oh! What should we do for O? What should we do for O? I'm thinking ostrich. Oomph. Oh, let's do a hard one. Let's do Oppenheimer. Interesting fact about Oppenheimer. So I was just watching kind of like a then and now for the movie Never Ending Story. And there was an actor by the name of Oppenheimer in that movie. And he did like so many roles in the movie that his face appears like several times in the video. It's hilarious. It's good. I remember watching the video thinking he did some work for that film. Like he put some work in for that film. Let's see if I can find his first name for you, just so you know. Oppenheimer, Never Ending Story. Alan Oppenheimer. He provided the voices for 3 distinct characters: Falkor, the Rockbiter, and Evil Wolf. Gamork. So yeah, he popped up into that video quite a bit. All right, let's try to spell Oppenheimer. There we go. Oppenheimer. I'm running out of coffee. Okay. P. Let's go for peanut. There we go. Peanut. Q. Let's go for Cubert. Hubert. Good. And R, let's go for Rooster. Good. S, let's go for, let's just do 3 SOSs for practice. Good. T, let's go for Tim. Slow that down a little bit. U, let's go for Ursula. So here's a little interesting note about Ursula. Before the Disney movie Little Mermaid, Ursula was the name of a very influential saint in the Christian faith. And when Disney came along, they decided to take that name and put it on the demonic fish character. Right? All right, here's Ursula. There we go. Ursula. Spread out. Paste out nicely. V. Well, we gotta do vampire since we're talking about demonic fish. Vampire. Oh, I messed up. Gotta start again. Vampire. Good. For W, let's go for 1, as in you won the game. X, let's just go for Xerox. Y, let's go for yellow. Good. And Z, let's go for zebra. Good. That's a good practice session there. That's a good practice session. Let's just do some numbers for fun. I'm thinking of like Coordinates. Let's do the coordinates. Geo coordinates for, oh, I don't know. Let's just go for Old Faithful. Okay, so it says the Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park is 44.6 north and 110.8 west. Let me see, where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, my pen is missing. The pen is nowhere to be seen. Let's see. I guess I can leave it up on that side of the screen. Okay, so we're gonna go. We'll just go 44.4, and we'll try to space it out. And then, now I don't know if there's a symbol for negative. I'm sure there is. I've never practiced negative before. Oh, here it is. It's right here. It's DAW, 4 dits and a DAW. Let's just try that. DAW, 4 dits and a DAW is negative apparently. There it is. Okay, so we can do the negative now if we remember how to do that. Oh, dot is 3 A's in a row, basically. Let's try that one. Okay, so dot is 3 A's in a row. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go 44.4 first. Here we go. Now we got to do the dot. Good. And then we need 4 again. Good. There's the 44.4. Now we're going to take a big break, and then we're going to go negative 110. Negative 110.8. Negative 110.8. Okay, here we go. Negative 110. So... I'm going to just back up one character because we're not going to do this twice. Okay, so negative 110. And then 0. Good. And then we need the dot again, so 3 A's. And then we need 8. Okay. There we go. 44.4 and negative 110.8. I feel like I've accomplished something today. I've actually never done that before. So that was a good practice session today, guys. That was a good practice session today. Let's end off with the song while I close down the stream. And thanks for checking it out, guys. A couple of projects that I have coming up here. I'm working on World War AI. It's a musical album, a project that's centered around the dangers of AI and mixing that into warfare. The first track is out as kind of a teaser. It's called EMP. For those of you that don't know what an EMP is, it's when you explode a nuclear bomb in the upper atmosphere over a country, and it completely kills the electrical grid below. There'll be more songs coming out for World War AI soon. I've also got Catholicity 1, the full album launched several days ago. That was my, the creation process on that was amazing. It took a little time over the course of when I wrapped up PvP Iron Chronicles into Catholicity, but maybe we'll talk about that creation process sometimes because it was very interesting. And then, of course, as always, guys, please hit that sub button, hit the like button on the stream. You'll probably be watching this after I posted it. I posted kind of early in the day on Saturday, so there's not too many people around at this point in time. But let's end off with the song, and then we'll close things up. So thanks for checking out the stream, guys. Take care, stay classy, God bless.
I've battled for years. Sleepless nights, 1,000 fears. I've watched young and old take the fall, yet somehow I survived it all. The scars beneath this weathered skin are echoes of everywhere I've been. A lifetime spent behind the blade, 1,000 debts already paid. The years are heavy on me now, shades of them all around. But there's one promise left to keep before I finally fall asleep. One last stand, one last fight, static pain, endless nights. I've battled my whole life long for those at home to see the dawn. Rolling thunder draws near, an intimate sound across my ears. Relentless time pulls at my bones, tendons hum, joints groan. Beyond the haze I picture their eyes, my life, your home, their ultimate prize. If I fall before the dawn, may our future carry on. Every lesson, every scar led me to this place so far. Standing where the storm begins, giving all that's left within. One last stand, one last fight, static pain, endless nights. I've battled my whole life long for those at home to see the dawn. I've buried friends in the rain, carried memory and pain. I can hear them call my name from beyond the smoke and flame. If this road must end here, I will face it without fear. For beyond this battlefield are the